2 seconds, I've just got to sort something out. Okay, morning guys. Yeah, sorry this wasn't connected properly. I just had to sort that out quickly. It's 28th of May, and we're looking at the bonds. Yesterday, unfortunate trade on 6E. I think there was a little bit of news come out, wasn't there? We were in short here. I got put in a little bit lower than that. Tried to re-enter, didn't get the entry. Left it alone. We had this massive wick form at about 1 p.m. So I think I'm guessing that was a news or some kind of macro event happening. So let's see what we get today. There was nothing at 7 a.m. to jump on, so I left it. Now we're coming up to it's 10 to 8. Alright, so I'm going to just start profiling the market. Bonds, got a 3 candle model, but the previous day was, we haven't closed above or below previous day's low, so we got a range candle there. So we got a range profile for the day. Let's go back onto the currency futures triad. Okay, week 4, continuation or reversal. I think we've had the high and low go of the previous, so we have to drop down to the daily. Because none of these liquidity pools have all gone, right? So if we've taken the high and low on that, on between the 3 assets, we need to find a lower time frame liquidity pool. So we drop down to the daily. So we have range daily profile. No, we don't. We have a bearish daily profile, sell above the open. Our clear draw of liquidity is below that low. We have 6S has already taken that. No upper wick on 6S there, and a small upper wick there. We've rebalanced price to that weekly 50% level on 6B. All assets have expanded below previous day's low, right? We've closed below. So I'm actually looking for a mean reversion trade, something that's going to take us into potentially that low here on 6E on the currency futures. I'm going to try and look for a short position and then to draw back into these lows and start taking out some of this liquidity here. We're going to have a lot of liquidity below this. Sell above the open. all assets close below. Let's just have a look at the 6 hour. Right, yeah, so we've had a wick below the 6 hour there. Okay, what does that mean? I want to see mean reversion, 50% of the previous 6 hour range. Looks like we're all above that zone now. Let's just mark that on there so everyone can see what I'm looking at. Right, wick below, close above, or 50%. If we all start closing above, now it's very important that this if we close above the 50%, should I mark this in? Gotta be starting something. I think if I remember rightly as well, we're still like, our weekly draw of liquidity is still a lot lower. I think we're still working within this range of this thick body candle here, and yeah, I think so. I've still got a bearish weekly CRT model, right? Doesn't have to be a free candle pattern. It can, we're still working within the range of this candle. Thursday is built for reversals. We got a little bit of news coming out, dollar news at 1:30, I believe, GMT. Everything's in GMT on this channel. I'm in London until I move to Spain. Let's go on to 15 minutes, profiled Asia, but we can already tell that this has expanded massively. Right, so we've got an expansion on Asia. What does that mean? We normally probably would favour an accumulation. Okay, let's go to the 1 hour. Let's take down the figures of Asia. Yeah, you can see clear expansion, massive expanse actually in Asia on all three of the assets. Looks like we might get the close above though, 50%. We're definitely not rejecting from that mean reversion, are we? So profiling the market like that just gives me an idea. It doesn't always happen. It's just all it does is give you an idea that this could accumulate. Because right now we don't know what's going to happen. We've had this expanse. What follows a large expansion? More often than not, it would be consolidation, right? Expansion, then contraction. Expansion, contraction, right? So after a large range expansion like that, we'd get probably some consolidation, accumulation, and then we'd look for some manipulation after that. So that would be New York. We've got 2 minutes left of this. I think we've closed excuse me, we've closed through the level though, for sure. Gotta be starting something. We've opened, first candle has broke above. Okay, I'm just gonna watch this here. I'm gonna set an alert and watch this, how all these assets, because we're gonna fly above now. So it means we need to see an inversion. There's lots of liquidity below this low. But we have all closed above the 50%. We're not rejecting the mean reversion here. So let's just see. I'm going to set an alert for the top of that Asia there as well. Even though we'd probably want to see that standard deviation box hit. Just going to have a quick look at the index market, see how we are. We don't start trading that till 8 AM anyway. Looks like YM has finished its run alone, and we are getting them to come back as one. They look like they're pegging again. Yesterday they were unpegged. There was the YM had, Tuesday they had this massive run, and NQ and ES ran above, but that is also an indication that NQ is going to fall down. So look, if you see the tech was AI was propping this up yesterday, and you're seeing YM tumble, right? So it's a good indication that the market was going to run lower. That should give you, there's a cracking correlation there as well, something for you to remember. My internet keeps dropping out, by the way, guys. Apologies. I don't know what's going on. Useless. Okay, let's go on the week. All the assets have closed above. So we're looking for, searching for higher prices. But we can use YM to our advantage here. So YM's pushing down. These two are led by tech. So if that does start to pull down, there's a crack in there, and it could show us that NQ and ES would likely follow suit. Not saying that YM is always the leader in the three at all. Normally ES is, but it's they're the top 30 companies in the US. So sometimes it needs to catch up, and that can give you another telltale sign of something happening when YM decouples with these two. Let's go on to the daily. Let's profile the daily. Let's see what we've got. Range. Got 3 candle model performing there though, haven't we? If we manage to get below that, our draw of liquidity becomes this key level here. Let's draw that. Let's mark that in. If we do, it's going to be keeping my eyes on Tuesday's low. Looks like we've already taken that, but we've got a gap to fill there as well. So yeah. So we've got ES NQ below previous day's low. So that is sequential SMT. 50% has already been taken. Am I really looking for a long now? On a Thursday reversal, 50% is already taken. So, but if we do go up, it's the other end of this range, okay? So it could be just filling this fair value gap here, and price could be moving up. No higher time frame CRT. We've got a daily actually. Could have a possible daily. Reversal. Let's just have a little look of Asia. Profile today. Gotta be starting something. Right, back onto that 1 hour. $200. Okay, yeah, so massive expanse all the way down, right? We've expanded, gone below Asia on all of that, so we're pretty lockstep with FX market actually, aren't we? What's the VIX saying today? Asia's expanded. $8.08. Oh, I've just done all of that and you haven't even seen. Oh, I am deeply sorry. That is useless of me, not being able to change the screens. Donut. I was marking up indexes and I forgot to change the screen. But what have we had here? We've had some expansion on Monday, accumulation, right, on Tuesday, got the manipulation on Wednesday, so we should see some distribution. The sequential SMT that we got at the moment, after that Asia, well, there's nothing for us to do right now. There's nothing for us to do. We're seeing similar price action. The VIX is at 18.7. You know, the market is moving as one. Again, we're quite pegged here. We've seen expansion in Asia. This will be down to geopolitical news, no doubt. Okay, so that's reacting off the 50% there. That's reacting off the 50% there. We're reacting exactly. Let's see how the price is trading into that mean reversion there on all of this. Maybe we'll see what 9 AM has to offer. Maybe we might get something. 9 AM is often reversal after the move. You can see price change. We're not really getting anything here on the FX. This is just pushing up. Sell side imbalances are being respected. Buy side imbalances are being respected. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, I'm going to jump back on at 10 to 9. Wait for the 9 AM candle. I'm going to try and sort out my internet because it keeps dropping out. I'll be back with you, alright? Timed edge.